Hi, I'm Mark Nepo, and I want to thank so many of you for joining me on my webinars during the last 5 years. We started them during the pandemic and since have served over 7,000 of you from 27 states and more than 20 countries. And many of you have been kind enough to ask what's next. And I moved to offer a new webinar in January of 2026 based on my latest book, The Fifth Season, Creativity in the Second Half of Life. And this will be in the similar format to my other webinars. It'll be offered in 3 sessions on 3 Sundays, January 11, 18, and 24 of 2026, from 1 to 2:30 Eastern Time, and that's 10 to 11:30 Pacific Time. And you can register, as with the other webinars, at live.marknepo.com. And this webinar will center on our quest to keep growing and feeling ever more deeply as we age. As the years go by, the question for each of us becomes more and more real. What does it mean to actually age? Despite the limitations that come as our bodies wear down, there are many gifts to inhabit by aging. For it seems that aging requires a separate set of skills from us. Ultimately, if faced tenderly and truthfully, aging is, as the Jungian analyst Helen Luke has said, a journey into simplicity. Perhaps our greatest resource in aging is staying close to life and staying creative. For creativity never leaves us. It simply changes in how it calls to us. And also, living a creative life does not mean we have to strive to create great art. I think more deeply we're asked to hold our individual lives as a work of art that, inhabiting fully, will bring into being. And just as we need oxygen to breathe, we need that creative flow to keep our heart alive. This is especially important as we age. To live a creative life sustains our inner health. So, to be clear, the goal in facing aging is not to beat it or duck it or run from it, or even to reframe it or minimize it. I think the goal in facing aging is to live more fully the closer we get to the end of our life, so that we can die with no feeling left unfelt, with no voice left unheard, and with no thing in this world left unloved. I confess very simply that it's humbling to age and exciting to be so fully here. After so many years, I feel like a man who has been turned inside out by life, and this has made me a student of the inside of everything. I think as we age, we meet in this inner field of presence where there's very little left in the way. So if you're moved, please join us. And again, you can find details and register at live.marknepo.com. I hope this finds you well, and thanks for listening.